What's up, everybody? I'm coming on today, and I said I was not going to come on today because some things had taken place, and it made me stop for a second, and then I had to reel myself right on back in because I said I'm going to go live and go forth with what I said I was going to do today, which would be my time and rhyme. So I don't really do Black history, as they say, hey, anointed, because the Black history that we were force fed is not the true history. And I don't know if you guys have seen earlier lives. Hey, Terry, I told you to go out and purchase the Voices of Freedom book. That is the real Black history. It's told by the people that were there. It really basically breaks down everything and lets you know that there wasn't any civil rights leaders. They still were being led by the government. So we're not gonna get off on that because I don't want to get all political, and I said I was going to stay away from that. So instead, how I can represent my time in history, I love poems. I love poems. Yes, I do. And we're going to feature Langston Hughes. Life for Me Ain't Been No Crystal Stair. I'm just going to give you a little excerpt of it. And I'm going to go off into my topic about how not to give up, no matter what may be going on, what may come your way, be it negative or positive. You still keep going. There are different levels that we can reach. We need to elevate. We're not supposed to always be in the same place. We're supposed to grow. And in that growth, you become stronger. So the topic today is don't give up. And that's why I'm going on to the Langston Hughes for my time and rhyme, how I celebrate our history. No crystal stair. It had tacks in it and splinters and boards torn up and places with no carpet on the floor. Just there. But all the time I've been climbing on and reaching landings and turning corners and sometimes going into the dark where there ain't been no light. I want you guys to go and seek that out as Life for Me Ain't Been No, it's for a mother to a son. Life for Me Ain't Been No crystal stair. I wasn't going to give you guys the whole poem. I didn't want to get all off into that slave talk, as I say. But, I want you guys to seek that out. I'm going to give you somebody new in our history that represents us from a good point of view in the poetry department. So going off that in itself, seeking the it was a lot of civil rights, people protesting and, not having that sense of wanting to give up. They wanted to persevere. They had the Negro spirituals, which I totally hate. And, Negro spirituals go all the way back to the plantation where they sang and got themselves through the day. And I'm looking like these songs that they present to us, that would not make me feel good. It was just depressed and how programmed their mind was. And they had no hope. It was a feeling of hopelessness. So everything that they sang, just a feeling of hopelessness, yet it gave them the determination to say, hey, I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to throw in the towel. I'm going to keep going despite I may be on this plantation right now. But at that time, they said heaven is better. They didn't think that they would ever be free. So they would be free in heaven when they passed on. So I hate those songs. I was just watching Harriet. And I was listening to all the songs in there, and me having a musical background, I had to sing all the time. So we would be doing the Black History events. And I don't know who invented that. That irritates me. I hate here because I'm looking like, why do we have to praise and show who we are just for 1 month? You should just be proud to be who you are every month. Celebrate that and take into your life what we struggle for, what those before us struggle for. You have those people that didn't want to sit in the back of the bus and wanted to be able to eat in certain places. And the first thing that we do when we get on a bus, we go straight to the back. You in the back, you cool. What are you going to stay in the back? People died, but they wanted to sit in the front. You want to go straight to the back. I don't understand it. I don't want to go in here. You always want to go in the back. You want to put me in the back when you at a restaurant. No, I want to be singing. I'm paying my money. I want to be singing just like everybody else. So I was sitting back and I was like, these songs, I was watching Harriet and I couldn't be a slave on the plantation because these songs would kill me. I was like, I think they were singing, Keep your hand on the plow. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Keep your hand down. What? Down on the plow and hold on. This is all that they are striving. They knew nothing else. So even in their songs, they still working. I don't understand this, and I don't understand why we have to be force fed this every 28 days. Oh, they gave us an extra, so we're gonna be black and proud for 29 days this year. We got to be subjected to see all these movies that are a falsehood because it's the black history that they have force fed us to believe. Because Rosa Parks wasn't the first person that sat in the front of the bus. It was a younger, unwed mother who did it first. But, she didn't have the notoriety. She was too dark. She couldn't play the role. You said Kanye West says, I don't even want to talk about Kanye West. I'm just moving on. People do have a slave mentality. You get a person out of that situation, but if their mind is still programmed to that, they're still going to feel the same way. So I get what you're saying there, but we're not even going to talk about him at all. And, in not giving up, I'm going to give a pure example of myself because I said I'm always talking about myself. I'm never talking about anyone else. I had I had got spoken to someone and they had asked me, hey, I haven't talked to you, and I how somebody is seeing if you've gotten your mail. So I went to go check my mail and, my auntie blessed me and I was like, okay, yeah. And I was like, oh my God. And it's so funny because just last night, I was talking to the Lord and the devil always try to discourage you or make you think the Lord is not speaking. Remember that. And I was just talking about him, about my situation. And since I've been recovering, and how you just talking, and sometimes the Lord just lets you talk. He just want to listen to you. But he'll send people your way. Hey, Amanda. To let you know, I heard you, child. I heard you, baby. I heard you. I heard your cry. And I sent this person to you. I aligned this person up exactly with you. I heard you. Sometimes we just need to vent. The Lord gives let us vent. Not saying that we're doing anything. He just wants to hear how we actually feel. Not just want to actually hear, because sometimes when you interrupt someone, they forget what they say. So the Lord allows you just to pour out unto him. And sometimes he doesn't say anything. You may not get an answer right there. You may get an answer from him directly, and you may get someone that came in that the Lord has put into your life to say, hey, and they might not even know anything. So I went and I opened up my mail today, and I was just talking to the Lord last night. And you having a conversation with somebody, like, do you hear me talking to you? You paying attention? So I get my mail, and I had a nice card in it, and then it was another, how you just open up and you pull it out. So I didn't really look inside the envelope, and it was another envelope, and she sent a note and she was saying that she hopes the next time that I come out that this can add a brighter day to me. And she gave me some cash. And I was like, oh my God. Like, I was just saying, like, you know what? Like, I just don't go nowhere. I'm scared to go out. I'm guarding my. Am I coddling myself? Talk to me. So the Lord knows I'm coddling myself. So I'm going to go out. So you hear that. God blessed. I went forth and I went out like the Lord said, because he sent somebody to say, yeah, it's time for you to stop coddling yourself. And I go to my house and I come out, and 5 minutes later, somebody slams right into the back of my car. So the devil saw the Lord has basically blessed my spirit, because I know that he's listening. My prayers aren't going unheard. Sometimes we can feel like we may not be in the place that we should be. So is the Lord really listening? And the first thing, because we human, the first thing I'm like, I said, I can't believe this. I can't. And the first thing I said is, you didn't see the red light. And it's so funny to me, because where it is you see the red light all the time. And it's so funny is because the person that hit me is my nephew's principal. So you can't hide. I'm going to come to the school and embarrass you. So I was just, I just broke down, because I just went to the hospital, guys. I just went to the hospital on a Wednesday, and I did not want to go back. And then you have all of this, everything that's going on, because it's the excitement and the adrenaline is rushing, and I get out the car and I forget that I'm hurting. I run across the street, and I run back across the street, because I'm not going to stay in the middle of traffic and get hit again. Had I not turned out, I would have been smashed in between two vehicles. So I veered out, and she tore up all the left side of the car in the back. I don't have no sensors. My cameras don't work. I'm looking bold in the mug, and it's so funny to me. I had got irritated. I will be parking this. And no, technically, I don't want to do damage that it already is. But in the sense is when I did that and I just had a breakdown, I was like, you know what? I give up. I swear, like the devil trying to take me out. I don't know what to do. Because everybody know I just had all this stuff happen to me. I just got out the hospital for like a major surgery. Hey, Daryl. And then I get into a rear end and she hit me. This lady had to be going like 30 miles per hour. I was like, she wanted to get away from them kids. She did. She was out of here. Tore me up. And I saw her. I'm in my rearview mirror like, what is this lady doing? And I'm turning out because I'm at a red light. So I'm turning out from cars. So you know you can't pick up speed in these new cars because it's got the safety thing, so you can't take off a race. I tried it. Tore me up. And then she's like, I'm calling my husband. No, you need to be telling me all your information. Forget about your husband right now, lady. Lady, right here, lady. This one right here. I was like, I can't even wait on you, lady. I'm finna drive myself. Well, I've never been in an accident before. Never do. What about me saying that I've never been in an accident before? I'm just saying. You don't know. I'm asking you questions. What am I supposed to give you? But you the principal. You the principal of my nephew's school. Oh, sorry, she the assistant principal. But the first thing I wanted to say is give up. And you know, the first thing when I said that poem came in my mind, like life for me ain't been no crystal stair. Like, you know, everything is not always good. Everything is not always gonna go your way. It's life, it's the world. That's how it works. It's the laws of reciprocity. What me might think we're gonna go straight, and then in that straight somebody comes, you know what, that's okay. Then maybe something was wrong and I got to take it back. And so I went to my email while I was sitting here talking, and I got a recall on my car. So it's got to go back anyway. Hey, Tanya. So they can fix all of the stuff again, fix my sensors, my cameras. It's just messed up. I was like, I don't want my car looking bold right now, but I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to let one thing deter me from what I know that I'm supposed to be happening for me. Because like I told you, whenever something big is about to happen, the devil always show up. I just got blessed. Less than 5 minutes, I pulled out of my driveway, turned onto the street that I live on, and she tore me up. So I got blessed, and the devil came like right here to try to let me know that I'm not on the right track. But I know I am, and I know I got something bigger because you're trying to take me out, literally. You can't be in no car accident right after you done had some stomach surgery. I was open in 2 areas. Hey, Frederick, it's good to see you. That's internal issues. You just put me back together. You know, they don't use, they glue us back together. Is that supposed to look like that? Look like I got 2 belly buttons? What? So I'm like, I'm not gonna give up. Yes, we are human. I had a breakdown. Like, I just don't know. I don't know what's going on. Why is the devil after me? Why the bad stuff happen to me? I'm a good person. I live a good life, Jesus. Yes, Lord, I live a good life. See, I done turned into a slave. I don't watch too many slave movies. Don't watch no movies. It's a lie. See, I couldn't be no slave. They was not thinking. That's why I say they have a slave mentality, Derek C. Williams, because they controlled everything. They cooked, they cleaned. It wouldn't have been a massa alive if I was there, because they would have all been dead, because I would have poisoned them all. I'm just saying. It's all of them. If you poison all of I mean, let's be honest. Really? You the point? It was a universal poison. Business. If you poisoned all of them out, y'all did everything. They did nothing for themselves. They didn't even have any money. You was the money. Really, you did all the work. You were the prophet. That's why when they ran away, they was trying to go find them. But start the law that we can go across lines to get back our property. Because that was their money. The more slaves they had, the more stature they had. That was just, that's how it was. Thank you, Daryl. You missed the first part of that. The devil trying to take me out. And then so saying, I'm looking like, after I got past it, I just don't know why everything got to happen to me. What is the problem? I mean, why me? Why not you? Jesus was persecuted. So when I calm myself down to stop crying, see about my car is up. It's just messed up. Look at it. Look at it. I'm outside taking pictures. I was like, this don't make no sense. Okay. I see you, devil, after I had calmed down. I said, there must be something that I'm seriously supposed to be doing that's supposed to be, it's going to be effective. Because the devil trying to take me out before I can even get better. He's just kicking me when I'm down, but it's okay. Because I'm still here. I'm going to still continue on what I know I need to do. Because life for me ain't always been no crystal stair. They had boards torn up and floors with no carpet on it. Sometimes I had to go to the dark where there was no lights. See, he tried to come at your weakest, darkest moment because he knows you're vulnerable. But yeah, that was my time and rhyme and put it all together with Don't Give Up and Life for Me Ain't Been No Stair. Don't watch them Black History Freedom and read the real Black history, the real history. Not the one that's force-fed, brainwashed. Martin Luther King didn't have a dream. Somebody wrote that for him, I'm going to say. Only thing he wrote was I seen the mountaintop because he knew he was finna die. I'm just saying. That's my perspective. You don't got to agree, but that's just me. So yeah, I hope you guys have a good afternoon. Keep going. Go forth and be great. No matter what nobody says, you know where you're supposed to be. And God will send confirmation to let you know that he is talking to you. So I love each and everybody that came in here. Terry, Tanya, Daryl, Lyrically Outspoken. It was nice to see you. And yes, we're going to have to get together on some music because you be spitting some fire for real. Like, yeah, I really want somebody to rap on this song like for me. You got that poetic, not pretty much rap. I want you to come with like this poetic tone. You got that kind of like swag that Detroit got, you know, that I really don't care. Let's hurry up and do this and get it over with. And it come out fire like, dude, like I wrote that in a second and a half. But I like that. So each and everybody have a great afternoon. Terry, I love you. Everybody that came in here. Amanda, it was great to see you. Anointed, you always show up. Much love. Mwah.